Everyone's just saying, just post more content. And that is exactly why most coaches are still broke. This year in 2025, the content game has changed, and it's not just in how much you post, but it's in what you post and why you post it. Today, I'm going to break down exactly the type of content that is attracting clients to you, not just followers, and exactly how you can prepare heading into 2026. So if you're a fitness coach and you're looking to grow your business to 10K per month, then you really have to understand this, that your content is not just about views anymore. It's about conversion. I got to 6 figures with my fitness coaching business purely through organic content. No ad spend, no fancy production team or anything like that. Just a simple strategy. Not saying that ads are bad. We definitely want to be utilizing those as well. But I'm just really trying to get you guys to understand the power of having a simple system. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact approach that me and my clients use to turn Instagram into a lead generation machine. By the end of the video, you're going to know exactly what to post, how often to post it, and how to make your content actually sell your coaching rather than just get views. Let's start with something that a lot of coaches get wrong right from the start, and that's choosing your platform and your frequency. The reality is that Instagram dominates over every single age group. But before you guys start just like panicking about posting a load more content, here's the nuance that I really just want you to understand. You do not need perfection. You need volume and consistency. 1 post per day is adequate, more than adequate. That is like where we want to be aiming, unless you've got a big content team or something like that. But it's not required. What we want to be doing is thinking about momentum and consistency. Like if that sounds like a lot to you, posting once every single day, then don't go for that right now. The last thing we want to do is start posting, absolutely smash it for a week, then get overwhelmed and stop posting for 2 weeks. It's not what we want. It's the exact same thing we speak about with our clients on the fitness side. Why would you just hit your calories for a week and then just obviously go off track, have a binge? You're not going to make any progress. It's the exact same here. But end of the road, we want to be aiming for 1 post every single day. But if that sounds like a lot to you, stick around, because I'm going to help you in this video come up with a lot of ideas so that becomes easy for you and you don't get burnt out. When I first started, I was obsessed with making every single video perfect, with the lighting, the angles, the ideas, everything. But then I realized that perfection really was killing my growth. It's just a glorified way of procrastination. Perfectionism is not something that should be celebrated. I fell into this trap. I was like, oh, I'm a perfectionist, and thought it meant that I was valuing my work a lot more, but it kills growth, and this is something you need to cut out right now. The coaches that are winning are learning in public and learning from their failures. Sounds simple, but you need to start implementing that mindset into your own business. The algorithm is going to reward consistency, and also each post you have is data at the end of the day, and you can reflect, see what's gone well. At the end of the day, that failure is feedback. The faster you post, the faster you're going to get that feedback, and the faster you're going to see what's working, and then you can double down on that. So now I want to run you through 3 types of content, and this is where a lot of coaches get stuck. They just post whatever they feel like that day. They don't really have any structure. If you want consistent clients, you need to be hitting these 3 pillars. The first one is value-based content, and this can be belief-breaking content as well, which is also super important. This is going to nurture your current audience, but also in the fitness niche, it's still going to attract new clients. The second pillar is social proof content. And this is that proof content of showing what you're talking about is working. This can be your own clients' results or your own results if you don't have any clients yet. That's absolutely fine. But this can be obviously in the fitness niche. It's going to be before and after photos. It's going to be testimonials, messages from clients, graphs, you name it. There's lots of things you can do. Even if you're early stages, what I get the people to do that I mentor to post is like video testimonials, even if they don't have any before and afters, messages from clients, even just now photos of like that client looking better in their clothes even. These posts aren't going to get the most likes, but they absolutely print money. They are so, so important. Don't get lost in just looking at views. My transformation posts get the least likes, but they absolutely crush it in terms of converting eyeballs into clients. And then we've got connection-based posts. So this is the one that we're going to be posting the least frequently, but it's very, very important as well to have this element where people are understanding that you are a human, you're not just some random influencer on Instagram, and you've got that human element and you've got your own story with your own lessons. Step 3 is thinking about the content funnel. You've got to think about your content like a gym program, right? You wouldn't go and train chest every single day, would you? Well, obviously some people do, but that's not ideally what we want to be doing. Each session has a purpose. You've got different parts of the body that you're training, and maybe you've got some strength-related sessions, some hypertrophy sessions, some recovery sessions. It is the exact same thing here in your content funnel. You've got these engagement, value-based posts. They're bringing new eyeballs into the page. You've got your proof content, which is nurturing your current audience and showing them that you can get them the result that they're looking for. And then you've got the connection-based posts, which are showing that you're a human. All of these are super important. And what I want to talk about here is the ratio. So we should be aiming for roughly like 60 to 70% of your content to be this value, engagement, belief-breaking content. This is super important that the bulk of your content is this type of content that's going to bring new people into your page and still be educating your current audience. Then we've got around 20 to 30% of proof content. And this is going to be the transformations, the social proof, the testimonials, everything I was speaking about before. And then we've got around 10% wants to be this connection-based posts. So probably like one post per week is really what we want to be aiming for here. Later in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to apply this ratio across your feed and your stories to maximize conversions, which at the end of the day is what we want. We don't want views, we want clients. Step number 4 is the platform strategy. This is the nuance that most people miss. Not every platform section is going to serve the exact same purpose for you in your business. Your feed, most of the time, is for reach. It's for engagement content. But your stories are for depth, people learning more about you, and this is where people actually decide if they want to buy from you. When I post like transformations or client results and stuff like that on stories, I do not even care about views on the story, to be honest. I care about messages that I'm getting from people. This is where buying intent exists. Instagram stories, if they utilize well, absolutely crush it for selling your program. People that are watching your stories are already a warm audience because they're invested in your journey. So this is where you should really be utilizing the stories to convert the eyeballs, like that traffic, into paying clients. I cannot express to you enough, guys, that Instagram stories is where the magic happens. You should be utilizing all the features on there for sharing your lead magnets, polls, the Q&A, whatever it might be. You need a proper structure in place for that. So if you are sitting there thinking, I have absolutely no idea what to post, then this part is for you. Most of the time, the reason why you've actually ran out of ideas is because you don't know your audience deeply enough. When I personally realized that and realized I was just speaking to too broad of a person, this is when exactly my content changed. So here's what you need to be doing right now after this video. You need to write down 3 to 4 of the major pain points of your ideal client avatar. What are the problems that they have, that they're struggling with, that you can help them with? That might be time, it might be nutrition, it might be consistency. And then you need to list 5 sub-problems within each of those broader problems. And this is the biggest unlock for you to get super specific in your content. Right there, like literally just with that task, you've got 20 plus content topics that you can start talking about right from today. And if you're still stuck, what I would highly recommend doing is going onto other competitors' profiles within your niche and looking at content that is doing well on their page. You don't want to just be reinventing the wheel. Obviously, you don't just want to copy their content word for word, but you want to see what's performing and then bring that into your own world. Put your own spin on it and start speaking to your ICA. What I would highly recommend you do is get a list of 5 successful coaches that have good coaching businesses and recreate their posts. Like, look at the content that is doing well. Go to their reels, look what's getting a lot of views or what's getting a lot of engagement, and look at why that post has done well. We don't want to just completely copy that post and just steal it. Obviously, that's not what we want to do, but we want to see why that's been working well and apply that within our own videos and really put the spin on it to bring the fundamentals of that video and why it's done well into our own world and apply it to our niche and solve the problems of our ICA with the format of that video. You don't just want to reinvent the wheel. This content is working for some reason. You don't want to just be guessing what the algorithm is going to help you with. You want to see what's working, but then apply it to your own client. Later on in the video, I'm going to give you a free resource as well to make this process a whole lot easier. So make sure you stick around for that. Step number 6 is filming. And this part's probably the most simple part, to be honest. Like, you don't need a studio. You just need clarity. Like, you can use your phone camera, use the back camera on your phone. It's super clear. Get yourself a very cheap tripod and just some decent natural lighting. That's pretty much all you need. Make sure you clean the lens, make sure you're not, you got all your grubby fingerprints on it. You'll be shocked how many creators just still use their phone, right? And you think it's some fancy camera, but it's not. It's their phone when used properly. The key is consistency, not cinematics. We don't want to start getting this perfectionism that I was speaking about before. We want to just make sure we are getting this content out there and getting that feedback. I myself bought a super fancy camera, but then I just found that I was not making content because it was too hard to set up. So then I just started using my phone again and just doing more, because volume is so important. You can't get better if you don't post enough to collect that data. I've seen coaches spend thousands on equipment and stuff before they've even nailed their message and actually the real essence of their content. And then they're just wondering why they're still stuck and why they're not getting more clients. Make sure you're starting simple and then just let your message do the heavy lifting. Now, if you want to shortcut the learning curve, guys, then I've put together a document that's gonna be super useful for you. This is our offer clarity document, and this is just gonna get you super crystal clear on your offer, who you help, how you help them, and what you're helping them with. This is gonna do a few things. Firstly, it's gonna get you really crystal clear on who you're helping, which is gonna get you more clients through your content, because you're gonna be able to speak directly to that person and break them through the levels of awareness that they need to do to become a client. What it's also gonna do is gonna get you better results with your clients, because you're gonna be working with people that you truly understand what they need right from the start, and you're gonna be working with similar people, so you can just consistently be improving your systems to get them better results. And step 3, you're gonna be able to create an awesome community of people that actually aligned and have similar struggles, rather than speaking to lots of different people in your content, bringing lots of different people through, and they're just people that don't really align together. This is the very first thing you should be doing in your business. This is the first document that I send to any new mentor and client of mine to get them super crystal clear on this, because it is the foundation to your entire business. And this is the exact system that my clients use to get to 10K per month. If you would like a copy of this document, just reach out to me on Instagram. My username is @JackCartFitness. Message me with the word business and then let me know that you're looking for this document. Make sure you message me business, because otherwise I might think you're reaching out for the fitness side. But other than that, let's recap quickly. So if you really want your content to actually be bringing in clients in 2026, you need to be posting consistently on Instagram. You need to focus on the 3 pillars of content. You need to understand your content funnel and where each post is gonna live within that ecosystem. You need to be using stories to actually convert clients. You need to know your audience's problems better than they even do. And the last one is just don't overthink filming. Like, consistency is gonna beat perfection every single time. So your action step right now, when you stop watching this video, is audit your last 10 posts, guys. See how many posts fall into each of these categories, and just make sure you're adjusting the balance of your page from there. And if you found this video helpful, then make sure you watch the one here, because that is going to be the most important one for you to reach that 10K per month in your coaching business. But other than that, guys, it has been a real pleasure as always. I'll see you in the next video.